Rockets after dark. Right, I hate sanding. The worst thing about 3D printing is that you only get a small build volume. So you've got to do things in bits, and then you've got to glue them together, and then you've got to make the joint look like it's never happened. So this is the Starship hopper that I've designed. It's been printed. Making this for a customer over in Switzerland. This is the top that actually... where's the top? That's the top that's going to... See how... So I've had to make these in two separate parts. Then I've had to do these ridiculous little parts there that we're going to stick on there. When I print them in one piece, it's too hard to paint. So I'm trying a different option. And because I've taken... These things have failed a few times and I've painted them badly. As a bonus for the customers, I've printed a top, the cone for it. As you can see, it's meant to look like it's got a tank up there. It'll sit on top of this, like that. Because of the build volume, I've had to do it in two parts. Get the biggest, finest 3D printer you can, and you won't have this rubbish. It's a bit hard to see. If I put it to the light, you can actually see where I've added... this has got some still shot, the still shot that I showed you last night. And I've joined it here. It says it's taken both this plastic, this is the Japanese one. That's good. It's got its own... It's good and bad. Well, it's very good, really. And I've got another one called Perfect Plastic. I also use this one. This one dries. This one goes on better, and you can use your finger to make it smooth. But when it dries, it shrinks, and so it leaves a very fine gap. Whereas this one doesn't dry and shrink so much, but you can't use your fingers. So it's best to use gloves. I hate sanding, and I hate putty. Now, that's not why I got into 3D printing. So anyway, if you're going to make these things, if you're going to make a rocket this big on do-it-yourself after dark, printing rockets after dark, get at least, this is a 15 centimeter volume, I would go for at least a 20 centimeter. So you can print at least that part. You know what I'm saying? Righto, rockets after dark. If you're making rockets, good luck. If you want to buy rockets, come to my website. I'll make rockets for you and I'll put way too much effort in. Anyway, rockets after dark.